So what about the two of you together, you and your husband with that? Where was he at that point and through that whole process, Casey?
He was, we believed together. He was leading the charge in all of this. We were strong belief together, strong marriage. And after she passed away, our marriage still remained strong, which is so unusual. I mean,
No.
you know the statistics through all this. But I will say there was friction because he grieved differently than I did.
Yeah.
He saw things a little differently. He wanted to move forward a lot quicker than I did. And that was just his way. It wasn't that he was over it. That was his way of processing it. So I do remember several times having some loud conversations just about, just the confusion that we were all going through, the stress. I mean,
Absolutely.
Every marriage that experiences stress, it's going to cause a lot of friction and pressure.
Well, I love that you brought up the fact that we grieve differently, because I think I see that in couples, especially if you're grieving over anything as a couple, well, it's certainly a loss of a child is horrible, but we grieve differently. And then sometimes we seem to, maybe not judge isn't probably the right word, but I want you to be where I am, especially if I'm ahead of you. And so Casey doing it a little different and him seeing he's a little ahead of you, that was probably very difficult. And I think a lot of couples struggle with that part of it, instead of just saying, okay, this is where I am, but I got to let them be where they are.
That's right. And I think judge is an appropriate word. And the funny thing is, I don't think he was judging me as much as I was judging him, because he might have felt ahead a little bit, but that wasn't the problem. It was that, to me, he wasn't embracing it. He wasn't allowing me to embrace it. He was constantly challenging me to move forward, and I was in my own way.